Welcome back to 13 News Now at noon. Miss Hampton-Newport News Rosie Hartwell joins forces with Christopher Newport University to promote personal finance. And Rosie joins us now with more on an upcoming financial literacy workshop. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so glad to be here.
It's an important conversation, right? Something that a lot of people should just kind of keep in mind when they're dealing with their own finances. But you're focusing on young people specifically. Why is that?
This is something that I am so passionate about because as a child growing up, this wasn't something that was discussed in my classrooms, and it definitely wasn't discussed amongst my friend group. And when I got to college and I had student loans for the first time, I had no idea how to deal with them. I had no idea how to pay them back. So that began my financial journey, and an empowering journey at that. And I really want to make sure that every teenager, every young person has access to financial resources and are able to use that to their benefit.
It's a really important conversation, especially as you mentioned, where you're coming out of college and you're, kind of going into the new world. You gotta know what to do with this money.
Absolutely.
So you're having this event coming up. Tell us what people can expect at the event and give us dates and times.
Yes, we're 1 week out, and I'm so happy to partner with Christopher Newport University. There's a student group there that I'm working with, and they teach how to invest and personal finance tips. So I'm partnering with them. That's going to take place next week, Tuesday, April 2nd, from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Student Union Center at CNU. And we're going to be covering a bunch of things that young people need to know. Credit cards, taking those out for the first time, student loans, how to repay student loans and the best payment plan for you. And we're also going to be talking about banking and what works best for their financial situations. Bayport Credit Union is a sponsor of this program. I'm so grateful to work with them, and they're going to be doing a fun activity with us to kind of wrap it all together. So if you would like to register, it's a free event.
Okay.
And you can go onto the Hampton-Newport News Facebook page, or my Instagram is Hampton-Newport News, and register with that.
Fantastic. Now, is this just open to CNU students, or how does that work in terms of who can come to this?
Yes, so this is an event open to anybody and everybody. If you're a young teenager looking for something to do on a Tuesday night, we're there for you. We'll have something going on. Or if you're a CNU student and you would like to learn how this can benefit you, you're welcome to join as well. But everyone is welcome, and because this is such an important topic, I feel like everyone should be invited.
Absolutely. And again, this is something that you've chosen, that you're passionate about. We have to, before we go, just mention that Miss Virginia is coming up in just a few months. So are we prepared for that? How do we keep up with what you're doing?
Yes, Miss Virginia is happening the last week of June in Roanoke, Virginia this year. I'm very excited to represent the Hampton-Newport News area. And I feel like the best way to prepare for the job of Miss Virginia is to be out in your local area doing the job. So that means making these appearances, meeting with children. I've had lots of wonderful experiences going out into the community talking about Miss Virginia and how it's changed my life in terms of interview skills, and then also promoting my platform of increasing access to financial education through my community service initiative. So I'm very excited and preparing. I'm also a tap dancer, so I'm working on that tap routine. But again, just going out into the community and really just showing my heart that way, and why I want to serve our state.
Fantastic. And staying very busy with promoting financial literacy. Again, just an important conversation. If people want to keep up with other opportunities to learn more, how can they do that?
Great. So you can again follow us on our Hampton-Newport News Facebook page, and then my Instagram is Hampton-Newport News VA 24. And as next month is Financial Literacy Month, I'm going to be doing lots of appearances throughout our area, just making sure we're all knowledgeable on the subject and we know how to use it.
Something everybody should know is financial literacy.
Absolutely.
So Rosie, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Again, make sure you find out more about this workshop. Anybody can attend, and make sure you support Rosie getting ready for Miss Virginia in just a few months. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be right back.